The Arctic, once a fortress of ice, has long stood as a symbol of the planet's raw, untamed power, a place where few dared to venture and even fewer could survive. But now, that fortress is melting at a pace few imagined possible, transforming the landscape before our eyes and rewriting the rules of the North. This isn't just an environmental crisis, it's a turning point for Canada's security and sovereignty, a moment that demands urgent attention and decisive action. As the ice retreats, new shipping routes and untapped resources are exposed, drawing global attention northward. The once impassable passages are now open for business, and the world's eyes are fixed on what lies beneath the thawing ice. Canada now faces a stark choice: assert control over this new frontier, or risk losing influence to more aggressive powers eager to stake their claim in the Arctic's future. The urgency in Ottawa is real. Years of neglect and underinvestment have left our northern borders vulnerable, with infrastructure struggling to keep pace with the region's growing importance. The government is scrambling to build up military presence and infrastructure before rivals move in, racing against time and the elements to secure Canada's place in the North. This is more than flag planting. It's about deploying advanced technology and skilled people to monitor, protect, and control one of the world's harshest and most strategically vital regions. Climate change is the catalyst, but the pressures are deeply geopolitical, with environmental shifts fueling international competition and diplomatic tension. The US is demanding more from Canada, while Russia and China expand their reach in the Arctic, each nation seeking to secure its own interests in this rapidly changing landscape. Canada is at the center of a new global chessboard, forced to adapt its defense strategy and diplomatic posture for a world where the Arctic is no longer isolated, but a stage for international rivalry. The stakes, our sovereignty, our resources, and our future, are higher than ever, with Indigenous communities and local leaders playing a crucial role in shaping what comes next. The North is no longer remote. It's the front line, a place where Canada's resolve and readiness are being tested every day. This is Canada's Arctic Showdown. The world is watching closely, waiting to see how we respond to the challenges and opportunities of this new era. And the clock is ticking. Every moment counts as Canada races to secure its place in the new northern frontier. The US-Canada relationship has shifted from quiet, behind-the-scenes cooperation to a new era of blunt demands and open expectations. What was once a partnership built on trust is now being tested by changing global realities and rising tensions in the Arctic. Under the so-called Donroe Doctrine, Washington is making it clear: Canada must step up its presence and commitment in the Arctic, or risk the US taking direct action to secure the region itself. The US views our vast, sparsely defended north as a critical security gap, a potential backdoor for adversaries to exploit, threatening both American and Canadian interests. Ottawa now faces a difficult crossroads: invest heavily in Arctic defense and infrastructure, or risk seeing the US act unilaterally to protect what it sees as a vulnerable frontier. The Northwest Passage has become a major flashpoint. Canada claims these waters as its own, but the US insists they are international, open to all. As Arctic ice recedes and global shipping traffic surges, this dispute is only growing more urgent, drawing in new players and raising the stakes for both countries. American pressure has forced Canada to rethink its priorities, boosting defense spending and taking visible steps to assert sovereignty in the North. The result is a surge of investment, new infrastructure, and a sense of urgency to prove that we can secure and control our own Arctic territory. The era of complacency is over. Canada can no longer afford to take its northern security for granted. Now, Canada must carefully balance US expectations with its own independence and national interests, walking a diplomatic tightrope. Our sovereignty in the Arctic will depend on decisive action, not just words or promises. The world is watching closely to see how Canada responds to this new era of pressure and opportunity in the North. While the US pushes from the south, Russia and China are forging a new Arctic alliance. Russia is remilitarizing its Arctic, reopening bases and deploying advanced weapons. Its submarines and bombers now routinely test North American defenses. China, calling itself a near-Arctic state, is investing in icebreakers, research, and infrastructure. Together, they're challenging the West's influence, combining Russian military power with Chinese economic clout. Their goal: control new shipping lanes and resources, and rewrite the rules of the region. For Canada, this means facing a coordinated challenge from two global powers. The Arctic is now a key arena in great power competition. Canada must adapt, fast. The old radar lines of the Cold War, once a silent barrier against distant threats, are now relics of a different era, obsolete in the face of today's rapidly evolving dangers. In response, Canada and the US are working together to modernize NORAD, investing billions of dollars in cutting-edge over-the-horizon radars and a new generation of surveillance satellites that can scan vast distances and track even the most elusive objects. The goal is clear: detect threats like hypersonic missiles, drones, and stealth aircraft long before they approach our shores, giving us precious time to respond and protect our people. To strengthen this shield, Canada is acquiring F-35 fighter jets, advanced refueling tankers, and state-of-the-art missiles, ensuring our forces can patrol and defend the vast, unforgiving Arctic skies with speed and precision. Artificial intelligence will play a crucial role, helping analysts sift through the overwhelming flood of data from these new systems, spotting patterns and threats that humans might miss. This is more than an upgrade. It's a generational leap in defense technology, specifically designed to meet the North's unique and harsh challenges. The message is unmistakable. Canada is fully committed to defending its Arctic, showing resolve and readiness in the face of new uncertainties. This high-tech shield stands as our answer to emerging dangers, blending innovation with determination. The North, once considered remote and unreachable, is now firmly within our protective reach. In a world of shifting threats, our security depends on staying ahead, vigilant, prepared, and always watching. Melting ice is opening the Northwest Passage, a shortcut for global shipping. Canada claims these waters, but others see them as international. Control means economic power and environmental responsibility. The Arctic holds vast oil, gas, and mineral reserves, resources the world craves. The race is on to develop them, but the risks to fragile ecosystems are immense. Canada is investing in new patrol ships and icebreakers to enforce its laws and protect the environment. A strong presence is essential for sovereignty and safety. The North's riches could transform Canada's economy, if managed wisely. The world's eyes are on our Arctic. The challenge balances prosperity with protection. The stakes have never been higher. Canada can't go it alone in the Arctic. Alliances with NATO and Nordic countries are stronger than ever, with joint exercises and intelligence sharing. Together, we promote a rules-based order and counter Russian and Chinese ambitions. The Arctic Council is key for diplomacy, science, and sustainable development. But our most vital partners are the indigenous peoples of the North. Their knowledge and presence are essential for sovereignty and security. The Canadian Rangers, mostly indigenous, are our eyes and ears on the tundra. True partnership means investing in northern communities and respecting their rights. A strong, engaged North is Canada's best defense. Our future in the Arctic depends on unity, at home and abroad.